everybody, it's April, the Sci-Fi Mombie. Welcome to episode 11. Can't believe we're at 11. I forgot to do a shout out last week for number 10.
Whoop, whoop.
Woo woo. So, there's the shout out. I'm a 44-year-old, full-time working, fueled on caffeine Mombie. Raising kids, talking about life, relationships, parenting, banana nut muffins.
And also, most importantly,
Sci-fi. That's right.
And French macaroni.
joining her as always is me, Victor, the
You didn't
co-host.
give me a chance to bring you in.
I can do it myself.
All right, Garth.
And then we have two other people.
Yeah, and then we have two other people and a third that never wants to be a part of the podcast.
The other two are not
But-
as important as us. We're the two main people.
Shut up.
We got,
Narcissist.
oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, we have,
Dave.
and we have,
Nightingale.
that is really Nightingale. So we're going to start something new with Dave. One of our favorite radio hosts, DJs in town, when Dave worked for Charlie's Chicken, used to call him Chicken Dave. But we're going to change his nickname to
Pizza Dave.
Pizza Dave.
So I
'cause
managed to Papa John's.
Dave got a promotion. So Vic can probably think up a nickname. I don't know.
What?
I just go by Ape. And Nightingale goes by Gale or Dirt or...
A lot of
So.
material.
All right, well, jump into the news of the week. Gentleman who played the psychologist for the Los Angeles Police Department in the Terminator movies passed away this week. And because of my phone's dumbass limitations, I can't tell you his name or how old he was. But he was kind of the comic relief sometimes. So sorry, and condolences to his family. There was one other. Oh, yeah, the drummer for Earth, Wind, and Fire.
He was 81.
No, he was 67.
You
Who
no
was
longer
81?
remember this.
Oh, the guy before from Terminator movies, yeah. But anyways, the drummer for Earth, Wind, and Fire passed away this week. He was 67. I didn't see a cause of death on that one when I glanced at it. So, but condolences to both those families. Oh, Gail had somebody from a TikTok user,
Her name's Def Emmy. Their name.
Deaf. Say it again.
Def Emmy.
Deaf Emmy, and unfortunately, it was because of
Self-deletion. Deletion? Yeah.
yeah. So, if you are having thoughts of suicide or self-deletion, Sci-Fi Mombie is a safe place. Reach out to us or dial 988 from the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. It changed last summer from a 1-800 number to a 3-digit number like 911, 411. I don't know of any others, but
000.
it's, I guess.
It is Australian.
Okay. But if you are a veteran, option number 1 is for you, and I believe it's option number 2 for everybody else. But it's okay to not be okay, and don't suffer in silence. Reach out. People, if you chose a short-term solution to a long-term, what did Titus say? Am I saying it right? A short-term solution to a long-time problem, then, it's just
I
not...
think it's the other way around.
Is it the other way around?
A long-term solution for a short-term
Problem. Thank you. That came from Christopher Titus, by the way. People care about you.
I feel like a lot of people have said it, though.
That's true. Titus had some awful things happen in his family. That's why he was sharing it. But, reach out. Don't suffer alone. More news of the week. This week, I read an article that James Gunn, who has now co-taken over DC for Warner Brothers, he is not cutting Gal Gadot from the Wonder Woman role. However, he wouldn't comment on Patty Jenkins. But let's go ahead and kick Henry Cavill out the door. So at least we've got that much. I also read another story that people are totally upset about Ash's costume. I mean, really? I don't know. There's so many timelines with comic books and stuff. So that's just kind of the DC stuff this week. Jeremy Renner. Jeremy Renner was in a freak snowplow accident. He had blunt force trauma to his chest, and they said that if 3 feet of snow hadn't been underneath him, he would have died. So he's doing better. He's tweeting and Instagramming, and so I'm glad to see him on the mend.
Damar
Hamlin. He is slowly getting better. He did code twice, once on the field and once on the way to the hospital.
The cardiac arrest.
Yeah, he had a cardiac arrest. What it looked like on the replay is that when they all came in for the tackle, he hit the other player's shoulder and shoulder pad, and it bumped his chest so hard that it stopped his heart.
Wow.
So, but he's slowly improving. They had him sedated for a while to get the fluid off his lungs. But we wish him a speedy recovery. That's just a freak accident. I mean, who would know that if you hit shoulder pads in a shoulder like that? It was a weird way I'm still in awe at the play, but I'm like, yeah. So, I haven't heard anything else on sports this week.
Sorry to make a.
Except the Chiefs are number 1 seed.
Yeah,
AFC.
Chiefs are number 1 seed. They've clinched the AFC West.
Oh my gosh.
RuPaul's Drag Race is out.
Yeah, season 15.
Season 15. It is on MTV. You cannot catch it on Paramount Plus yet.
You can also catch it on Wow Presents Plus, which is basically the Drag Race streaming platform.
So
it's where they have basically all international seasons in the U.S. where you can watch in the U.S.
Okay, so we got that. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever is hitting Disney Plus on February 1st.
I still can't believe that the Doctor Who 60th anniversary is this fall.
I know, it's just insane how fast it's coming. Willow is amazing on Disney Plus.
Really
We've heard a lot of grumbling. I think, everybody's going to have an opinion. Everybody's entitled to an opinion. As my dad says.
Everybody's got one.
Everybody's got one, and they all stink. Even ours. So, Ahsoka is coming. Mandalorian Season 3 is coming. I believe the Book of Boba Fett just wrapped production. I'll have to double check that.
That's cool.
Bad Bunch, you know what's called?
Bad Batch.
Bad Batch.
Season 2 is coming out. Star Wars Skeleton Crew is coming out. There was something else. There was another. We watched Strange World. That was really good. I don't know what what critics are dissing Disney about. I don't get it.
We don't know what crawled up their ass and died.
Exactly. I'm still waiting for Disney to make a decision on a certain show.
Renew the Orville.
Yes, renew the Orville, please. Come on, it ended in August. I mean, good God, Hulu renewed Handmaid's Tale at the beginning of the last season. Dumb. I mean, it's a good show. Don't get me wrong. I love it.
It's based on the book. Is it fully good? Is it fully...
2 books.
No, is it fully plot?
Yeah, they stick to the book really closely.
Okay.
They're doing a great job on it.
So many shows and movies that are based off of books are really bad with that.
Yeah.
Like the Agatha Christie movies.
Isn't the new one coming soon?
Which one?
See, they did Murder on the Orient Express and Death on the Nile.
Yeah.
There was another Poirot one that's coming out.
Well, she wrote all the Poirot.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
It's
You get a chance, you should read them. Really pick them up.
I think it's not actually pronounced Poirot. I think it's Poirot.
Oh, come on.
It's a French name.
I know, but anyways, one of those new movies is coming out this year.
Probably.
Good. Before, I was trying to explain it, and I got interrupted, but that's okay. We'll come back to it. Kindred is released on Hulu. It is fabulous. It is like Roots meets time travel. Or what's the movie? The Time Machine, H.G. Wells. It is, but it's just weird how she could travel through time. Sorry, spoilers, but it's so good. And it's kind of funny because, you know, she's so used to having the freedom to be a black woman in our society, and she goes back to 1815 and they treat her like dirt. It was eye-opening. And the guy she's dating in the show is like, you know, come in the main house, we'll get you clothes, we'll, you know, it's just bizarre. But it's a good series. I highly recommend it. Letterkenny season 11 is out. Oh my God, that's so funny.
They're funny.
Oh man, we love Letterkenny. Oh, we're watching Frankie and Grace, or is it the other way around?
Grace and Frankie.
Grace and Frankie on Netflix. That's pretty good. Oh, I love Lily Tomlin and Jane Fonda. They are so funny together.
And Martin Sheen plays a gay man, which is really strange.
Yeah, it is. He's doing a good job, though.
What?
Martin Sheen plays Grace's ex-husband who comes out gay.
Yeah, I watched some of it.
Spoiler alert.
The guy from Law and Order is his husband.
Yeah. So it's just a good show. I can't believe I missed so many shows. I was talking to my sister about that Big Red last night. What were we doing when we were missing all these great shows? And high school, college, life, right?
Sorry, I'm wearing ESL.
Oh, okay. Dave and I have big news, and we'll wrap up news of the week with that. I don't have any laws this week, but
Trans bills were passed. Like, anti-trans bills were passed.
Anti-trans?
Yeah. So in Oklahoma, they basically are trying to detransition every single trans person under the age of 26.
You know, that's not the first state that's doing that, too.
Yeah, and Arizona also passed one that was...
Yeah, well, we all
I actually
Arizona.
have a weird law for you. Well, it's not a specific law. But do you know there are only 2 states that have laws against cannibalism on the books? All the other states, it's just highly frowned upon.
Oh, my dear God. Oh, this country is so messed up anyways. But our news is we are getting to travel to Los Angeles on, well, I won't say the date, but a certain person is having a concert on, well, I guess I will have to say the date, the 19th, because there's still tickets available. And we get to hear Seth MacFarlane sing. But that's not the cool... Boots. Sorry. We have a cat chewing on the Christmas tree that I haven't put away yet. Stop chewing on my tree. Little fart. We're going to go to the ocean. We've never been to the ocean. We're going to go to Gromans. Oh, my God. Get out of my cake, Millicent.
And they won't let me go.
Bye-bye.
And they sadly won't let me go.
Yeah, because you can't go in a place that doesn't allow children.
Yeah, but I want to see the ocean.
We'll figure that out later. But anyways, we're going to go up and down the Walk of Fame, see the Hollywood sign, find an In-N-Out burger. What was that other place we were looking for to eat at?
I was going to see if the Chinese theater had a restaurant.
No, there was some other place you said.
Oh, I don't know. There was there's Pink's.
Pink's, that was it. We're just excited to get the opportunity to go. I was absolutely shocked that we could get airfare that cheap, but we have to fly out of Kansas City. Springfield has an international freaking airport down the road, and I have to go 188 miles to the north to catch a plane for a good rate. So dumb. But anyways, we get that opportunity.
Spirit Airlines. We'll see how they are.
Yep.
And we got to change planes in Las Vegas.
Yeah, we get to see a little tiny glimpse of Vegas before we get on the plane again.
Hopefully the slots in the hotel are loose.
That every time brings me back to Miss Congeniality 2, where the lady that played in Private Benjamin, she says about William Shatner's character, the slots, but it sounds like she's saying the sluts.
That and Beavis and Butthead do a movie. The old lady on the bus.
Sorry, guys. I'm still getting over flu. Man, it's just funny. So we're excited. It's going to be fun. All right. I don't have any more news. Anybody else? More celeb, whatever, news? Everybody's looking at me like, So, let's get into our final taboo hot topic, transitioning into, what did we call it? I forgot what we were going to call the new segment. I'm old.
Oh, we're experts, but you can ask us anyway.
There we go.
We're not experts.
We're not experts, but you can ask us anyways. Wellness series here on Sci-Fi Mombie, and it's kind of
I came up with the phrase. You got to say it right, or it's not going to work. We're unqualified, but you can still ask us.
There we go. We're unqualified, but you can ask us anyways. Topic that we've touched on before in the other podcast several times, but we're just gonna. It's just one of those things when Dave and I were growing up that, it was taboo. It's about mental health, and here at Sci-Fi Mombie, we encourage everybody to out mental health if you need it. Don't suffer alone in silence, and it's okay to not be okay, especially after the pandemic. I mean, good God, people. It's really important that we all get help and have somebody to talk to. I forgot what I was going to say. I'm doing that a lot lately. Dave and I grew up in Southern Baptist. We grew up in the Southern Baptist Church, but Dave went to several different churches.
Yes, I've tried different denominations.
Assembly of God, Church of the Nazarene. And honestly, everybody I've talked to from those churches, they all felt the same way. Mental health was from Satan. And if you showed signs of mental health issues, they kind of shunned you. Or they would bring you to the front of the church and lay hands on you to pray Satan out of your body.
Yeah, there was a Christian song I remember back in the day that was about Jesus being your psychiatrist.
Yeah. Scientologists believe in psychiatric care.
Medical care, for that matter.
Yeah. Kirstie Alley and Kelly Preston are two examples of that. But Tom Cruise, what's it been, like 15 years ago? 16 years ago, was on the Today Show, I believe, and he was just tearing Brooke Shields apart. Brooke Shields had postpartum depression after she had her baby, and she was on the Today Show, how she got help, where she found it, and then Tom Cruise said what he did. Okay.
When he jumped on the couch, was it?
No, that's when he announced that he loved Katie Holmes, and that was on Oprah's show.
Oh my gosh, and Family Guy.
Yeah.
About it.
What show is the one that does the teeny Tom Cruise? Is that South Park?
That's Family Guy.
Is it Family Guy?
It's also, remember, because he was friends with Stewie.
That's right. Because he was living in Stewie's closet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he just went crazy when Stewie didn't want to be friends anymore.
Yeah. So there's that religion thing again that we don't like to talk about. But anyways, we'll move on. So it was taboo. You had issues. I mean, in my house, I could talk to my dad about anything. My mom, I'll tell you. Dave knows what I'm talking about. But a lot of my friends weren't so fortunate. And, it just wasn't something that was talked about. Now, the stigma is gone. Yeah. I feel it's not entirely gone yet, but it's almost there. He has ADHD, Tony, our oldest son, sorry. He spent countless hours at Burl, him in day treatment, family therapy, occupational behavioral therapy for Anthony, Tony. Vic went through day treatment and therapy now over.
We also did family therapy with me.
We did do family therapy with Vic. Unfortunately, went through a couple traumatic events, and that's why he's in therapy as well. I'm in therapy after what happened to me last year. Dave has been through therapy.
I need to go through more.
Yeah. It doesn't, you can't always talk to your loved one. So you have to reach out and find somebody that you could talk to. I'm doing mine over the phone. Alex, sorry, Vic. Vic is doing his over the phone. There's all kinds of new services out there to get help. You're not cursed by Satan. Okay? You're not a horrible person that's going to burn in hell. It doesn't work that way. And I just get tired of people portraying it that, especially in the religious community. All struggle. All not perfect. We need somebody to talk to. And you have to seek it out. Like, I have binge eating disorder, and that just comes from being a kid who was always picked on and bullied, and food never talked back. Food never picked on me, called me thunder thighs, you know? Just a comfort, and it was always there. So was Diet Coke.
I think it's a very important subject that a lot of people neglect, like especially people in the older generation as well, because they never had the option. It wasn't something that it was in the forefront of, and say, oh, if you're depressed or if you have something to talk about, you should go get a therapist. No. Now people get psychiatrists or whatever back in those days, but most of the time, they talk to their buddies at lunch break or whatever. But now, I've seen things and I've been through things myself where I know that I can't get through it by myself, and neither can some of the people close to me. I got to go to somebody who is a professional and knows what they're doing. It's very important to be mentally healthy, because it's not enough to just be physically healthy. You got to have the complete package, have a healthy mind as well.
And also, mental health can, like bad mental health can also mess with your physical health too.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
What happened during the pandemic, the kids got off sleep schedule, and Vic had a hard time adjusting back, and so his psychiatrist helped us get him back on track and release that bad energy from the two experiences he had. I know I was racking my brain during that time period when we found out, and it was hard. There's so many facets to mental health too. Bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, ADHD, ADD, defiance. Oh yeah, ODD, obsessive compulsive disorder. All kinds of spectrum to autism.
It's one big spectrum. It's not just
No, it branches off into like several different. It's like a big umbrella, like with my mast cell disorder.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of different facets. I know when we were getting ready to have our gastric sleeve surgeries, they put us through a psych eval to see if we could handle it, and that was a little eye opening. You pretty much have your whole self being exposed, to a surgeon that wants to, yeah. For this family, not just including the 5 of us here, I'm branching out to my sister's family and my parents and my grandmother and my brother-in-law. There's a level of anxiety, and I hate to say it, but I think everybody has it. And, my grandfather, he is no longer with us, but he was a drill sergeant. I forgot to say PTSD. But he served 2 tours in Korea and 2 tours in Vietnam. And his PTSD was severe. And he never did anything about it. Talked about it. He never shared it. He won so many medals. I told my step-grandmother he didn't want the medals. Well, she went and got them anyways. I was proud of him. I think my grandmother, if she was alive, she would have been proud of him too. It happens to our veterans a lot. Suicide rate among our veterans is very high. Shouldn't be. People who protect our freedom every day. And the whole VA system, quite honestly, why do we even have a VA system if we have a normal healthcare system?
I guess to take the load off of the regular healthcare system, because there's a lot of veterans.
Well, half the
Plus-
time when I worked at Pearl Duncan, the VA didn't have the specialists needed, so they had to go outside.
Changed a lot since they moved to Springfield.
I hope so. The other thing that I get frustrated with right now is the waiting period to get into a mental health provider.
Sometimes as long as the waiting period to get a dang gun.
Yeah. It's easier to get a gun than it is to talk to a therapist, even a good therapist.
Right.
We've kind of struck out lately with therapists that were religion-based, driven. I'm not saying they're all bad. We just didn't have a good time with that. I will say, and I know this kind of overlaps with religion, but I applaud red flag laws. And I wish it was just a federal mandate. I really do. I think it would have stopped a lot of mass shooting. It's just a sad state of affairs. I mean, if you go back 100 years, I was kind of raised in this mentality. If you're having a hard time or you're in distress, the mindset was keep it to yourself and work harder. Hard thing, for one, to hear somebody tell you that, and two, human. You can't just hide your emotions. I know I joke around all the time that I wish I was Vulcan or a Kalon. Emotions suck sometimes. How we learn from the experience, and we see it as a learning experience as well. It helps society move forward. This is kind of a heavy subject, especially in America today with all the mass shootings, and it seems like everybody wants to bring a gun to a word fight. That's one thing we teach our kids here. You do not solve everything with a gun. I don't care who you are. I don't care. We are Second Amendment supporters. I'm not going to bring a gun when I need to have a conversation with someone.
I, however, do not support the Second Amendment. But that's just because people have perverted it. And also, I feel like if you're about to buy a gun, you need a psych eval.
Amen. I agree. And I hate to say it, but it's our Supreme Court that perverted the Second Amendment. Okay, so I think we've pretty much covered mental health. We are supporters of you. It's okay to not be okay. You need help. This is a safe space. You can also dial 988 or go to your local hospital, and they will connect you with mental health services. There are a lot of police departments around the country that are actually hiring psychologists to come in and help out mental health issues. What do you guys think that wraps it up and starts?
No, just a second.
Okay, you got something you want to share?
If
Okay.
I can find it
Well,
real
while
quick.
you're looking for that,
Yeah.
somebody has a birthday today. I don't know who that is.
Today, is it after midnight already?
No, remember we record on Saturday, but we act like we're on Sunday.
Oh, that's true.
Okay.
It's Dave. It's 48 tomorrow. Today. Oops.
4 dozen years old.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
The hotline for the Trevor Project, which is
Oh, yes. Very good.
it is 1-866-488-7386.
Okay, so repeat that one more time.
1-866-488-7386.
And that is the Trevor Project.
And to text them, it is 768-768.
Okay, one more time.
678. Sorry, 678.
Okay, one more time.
678.
Okay. I believe that being gay or queer is not a mental health problem.
It isn't. I was just saying that
No,
that's the
no.
hotline for like trans.
I believe it needs to be said.
Well, yeah.
Because back when we grew up, if you were gay, you were to be shunned, and they told you that you were mentally being affected by the devil. It's not right. I mean, first of all, LGBTQIA+ people are people, right? Yeah. And the trans murders that are happening around this country are really starting to piss me off. I have seen gay persons have more of a heart than pastors of a church.
Queer people.
Well,
It's a wire.
yeah, it's a large, and it really grinds my gears that people in this country believe that they have the right to murder somebody who is transgender. It appalls me. It's disgusting. They are people. They have a soul. They have a voice. They have feelings. Enough is enough. This level of violence in our country, absolutely enough is enough. And if you have the itching nerve to kill somebody, you need mental help. I don't care how you do it. If you have the urge to kill somebody, you need mental help. So, anything else we want to talk about, guys? Just, just shoot the shit. Anybody? Anything you want to, blab about? Hello? Anyone? Bueller? Bueller?
Froggy the Froggy.
Froggy the Froggy.
It's a new tiny stuffed animal I got from Walmart for $4. I took off the little heart pillow because it was the Valentine's frog. And me and my friend named him Froggy the Froggy. And I annoy everyone with him.
Yes, she does.
Hey, he's a beautiful frog.
Okay. Whatever.
Don't whatever me. Looks like you're not getting a Froggy the Froggy for Valentine's Day.
I won't. I won't.
God, I mean, do that.
No, I mean, I like frogs. I might give it to my sister. She likes frogs more than I do.
Kermit.
Big Red. Well, yeah, but there's a reason why that Kermit is downstairs on my desk.
Kermit.
And you know why.
No.
Because he's a replica of the Kermit that sits on Ed's desk on the Orville.
That just ruined my day.
Oh, jeez. Really?
Every single time you make an Orville reference, it ruins my day just a little more.
Orville.
Now I'm having the worst day of my life. Oh, I have an announcement. I'm going on a school trip 2 days before my birthday.
Oh, yeah. Do you know she's going to Worlds of Fun 2 days before her birthday?
Look at you.
Yeah,
And
I know,
I'm
right?
staying the night in Kansas City.
Kansas City. I'm going to Kansas City. You don't know that song?
Kansas City.
No. Kansas City, here I come.
I'm going to
Oh my gosh.
Kansas
The only
City.
thing, like, I don't watch the Orville, but the only thing I can remember is that, like, I don't really watch the Orville, but for some reason the only thing, like, I've seen it like a few bits of it here and there, but the one thing I remember is just that slime guy.
You mean Derulio?
Yeah, and that one.
Oh, you mean Yappets.
And
Norm MacDonald?
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Norm.
Just like that. I don't know why that's the only scene I remember from the Orville.
Oh, where he gets slime on Derulio and Derulio passes his pheromones to him?
No. There was that one scene where it's just
Cupid's dagger is that episode.
No, I think it was this. It was one of the women on the Orville sitting inside of him.
Yeah, that's Cupid's dagger. Yeah. That's the episode where Derulio's in heat and he's spreading his pheromones to everybody. It's kind of... It's a reminiscent of that Star Trek episode. Is that season 1 of TNG? Where Tasha Yar sleeps with Data. And then there's an episode in the original series where they all act kooky and funky, and it's a virus. So it kind of has nods to that. But yeah. John says it very well, John Lamar. It's the craziest ship in the fleet to serve on. Some of the shit that happens on the Orville. Trying to think. Dirt wants to dye her hair.
Yes.
I
want to dye
So do I.
dark purple.
I want to go to the Louisville Sci-Fi Convention with my buddy.
I want to go to Disneyland.
No, oh yeah, land, not world. I refuse to set foot in Florida. Sorry.
Yeah, same thing with Universal Studios Hollywood.
Oh God, that's expensive.
I know, but
it'd be a good time.
better than going to Florida for any reason.
I feel like if I step foot in Florida, I'll become. Never mind. I probably have friends in Florida that don't want to hear that. Sorry, Amber.
But you don't like the thing is you don't really hear anything about Florida outside of like Florida Man and Florida Woman all over the news.
I know, or DeSantis.
It's always just like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
Okay, let's stop bashing Florida now.
No, it's fun.
No, it's not.
It is. Come
I have
on.
friends that work for my company that live there, okay?
Blue.
Okay, they are the only exceptions. Everyone else in Florida.
Somebody look up how many days till Christmas. Let's see, tomorrow. Today's
too
the 8th.
many, Too
See,
many.
365 minus 8. 237 days. Is that right?
Too many.
Yeah.
No?
That's a shout out to my friend Amber from work. She used to tell us how many days till Christmas all year long. So, did I do the math wrong?
I feel like you did.
Oh, well. C'est la vie.
How does the years keep going on like so fast?
I know. It's crazy.
It feels like
Just wait till you get to mine and
it feels
Dad's
like-
age.
It feels like Christmas just happened like yesterday.
Well, it was 2 weeks ago.
No, it literally feels like it was
I know.
yesterday though.
Yeah. A lot of things happening. Dave and I are going to try to start doing 5Ks this year. We think we've lost enough weight to go try that out.
And the thing is, I always try to tell myself to listen to Christmas music every year, and then I never end up listening to any.
Well, we do have Amazon Music, so you can
I
build
know.
a playlist.
I know.
I'm just excited for the week of the 19th. That's just going to be such a fun trip.
You're leaving me at home.
Oh, you'll live. Nana and Papa will take care of you. Well, I think if we don't have anything else to talk about, this is a short episode of Sci-Fi Mombie.
Oh my gosh. That's actually crazy.
I know. Usually we go for more than an hour, and then I have to edit it down to,
Bear.
Oh, that's way too much better.
get rid of some people's stupid, idiotic comments.
Can you believe how this all started? It was literally just us sitting at the kitchen table in front of your phone camera.
Well, we will be back on video soon.
I know, but
Because I'm tired of not having that out on YouTube.
Now we're literally sitting in our living room, just sitting around talking.
Shooting the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So next week, like I said, okay, Jax, tell me the title of our series again.
We're unqualified, but you can ask us anyway.
We're unqualified, but you can ask us anyways. Wellness series here on Sci-Fi Mombie. Normally, a lot of people always do that. Oh, you gotta lose weight, set goals, blah blah blah, type of beginning of the year crap.
That's just diet culture being an asshole.
Amen. We're not like that here at Sci-Fi Mombie. We don't set goals no more. I only have, actually, I take that back. I have one running goal. What is that one running goal?
So, meet Seth MacFarlane outside. What is it called?
That's great, Dirk.
Honestly, as much as I love Disney,
Mom, you can't tell
I
me
would not
I'm
like to.
wrong.
I would not like to be sponsored by Disney because we curse on here, and if we were sponsored by Disney, we'd have to make it family friendly. I don't think we could do that here on.
I'm sure we could go beep. But anyways,
Bleep.
no, unlike what my children have just said, my long-term running goal is to be debt-free.
Oh, I thought it was meet him at Comic-Con.
Maybe. I do want to go to Comic-Con.
Maybe does.
San Diego, New York, Los Angeles.
I thought your goal was just for Disney to renew the horror film.
That isn't. Oh, see, my kids are coming up with goals for me.
No.
I know another. I actually have 2 goals this year. One is to be debt free, and the other one is to hit my goal weight of 200 pounds. So.
My goal weight's 120.
Oh, dirt! You're gonna be skin and bones at that.
No, it's just the recommended weight for my height.
Well, I'm supposed to be 167, but you're not gonna see me get there anytime soon. I don't always believe the chart.
I just listen to the doctor.
So, my doctor says I'm great.
That's
But-
because you pay him.
No. I have a new
Oh my
doctor.
gosh.
Everybody pays doctors. What are you talking about?
I would love to go on a Disney cruise. That is a dream of mine.
You know, that's something your dad and I have been talking about. If I can get him back on a plane, maybe I can get him on a cruise.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to go to Worlds of Fun and ride one roller coaster.
Ugh, roller coasters.
I'm terrified of roller coasters because of you fear-mongering me. So...
No, it's not. I just shared my story of what happened to me on Fire in the Hole at Silver Dollar City.
Oh my
well,
gosh.
it kind of fear-mongering.
I feel like if we did go to Disneyland, the one thing I could not do is go on teacups.
I want to... Why? It's just tilt-a-whirl.
No, because they go so fast. You just have to make sure you don't eat anything before you go on there. You're just gonna.
Okay. Hey, are you done with your fork over there? Spoon? And he's out cold. He's an old man. But
Oh, and you're not old?
no, I am not old. I'm 8.
You're 48.
I am 44, numbnut.
No, you're 48 now.
No.
Yes.
I am not there yet.
No, you are.
No, not there yet. Nope. Stop it.
You are.
Mm-mm.
Old woman.
By the way, Dirt made amazing upside-down peach
Cupcakes.
cupcakes. They are
Oh.
divine.
Can I try one?
Some good one.
She's
Okay.
very good at baking. She got my spirit. I'm a good baker as well.
Cooking is another story.
Hey, now. At least I try.
You just have a bad case of the white.
Okay, well, let's explain that, shall we? My grandmother had a heart condition because she had scarlet fever, which comes from strep.
What does that have to do with you having a case of the white?
Okay, because she trained Nana to cook bland, and Nana trained me to cook
That's
bland.
because Nana can't really eat anything that isn't bland.
She can't now, because she had C. diff. But anyways, I don't mind the natural taste of food.
No, it just tastes like ass.
Ugh. Really?
And your humor is also dry. Like your chicken.
See why I should do a whole series on rude ass kids?
Because we're speaking truth?
No, you're not.
We are.
No,
You just don't know how to cook.
you don't know how to be seen and not heard.
That's a terrible thing because
Too bad.
everyone needs to be heard at some point.
Huh. Not sassy ass disrespectful children. So anyways,
No one cares about your opinion.
nobody cares about yours either.
Don't you just love editing software?
Well, I'm going to leave it in because it's all over the country, all over the world. You know,
What?
sassy ass kids being disrespectful to their parents.
Fuck.
Autumn.
No, I accidentally dropped a towel in one of my muffins.
Oh.
I bet you were like that when you were a kid, so...
No,
We were
no.
not allowed to drop the F-bomb in my house growing up. We weren't allowed to say shit. And let me tell you, this talking out of turn nonsense, Papa would have put a stop to it immediately. He wouldn't let you do that. But, all right. Well, thank you for joining us this week on Sci-Fi Mombie. We would love to hear from you. We're on all the social media platforms. And if you would, please go to YouTube and hit subscribe and like our posts on any of the platforms. Hope you're enjoying the favorite quotes of the day. I had to do some Obi-Wan yesterday. It was so good. But we're here. We love to hear from you. Also, you can hit us up. If you don't want to put it on social media, you can put it on our email, mombieape, mombieape @gmail.com. All right, guys. Till next week. Got a funny saying you want to say?
Froggy.
Something about a damn frog.
Shut up. Oh, wait. In the teaser trailer for,
From Umbridge?
No, for the Doctor Who 60th anniversary, a new creature was introduced. Well,
Oh?
I think it was actually originally from the Doctor Who Weekly comics, but this particular, like, they're called Meeps, and this particular one is called Beep the Meep.
Beep the Meep.
Yeah.
Is that on YouTube? The teaser trailer?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to have to go find that and post it. Okay.
Yeah, but, like, you could, like, they kind of look, I don't know how to describe
Oh, I
it.
have
They're
something
like
about
gremlins.
Weezer.
Well, I've only got like 3 minutes left, so.
But, like, basically, they're like gremlins. They look friendly at first, but they're actually very, not friendly.
Okay, Weezer news.
This is from the Rolling Stone magazine. The Weird World of Weezer. Rivers Cuomo hasn't had sex in 2 years, and boy, is he ready to rock.
Okay, I don't need my 14-year-old talking about Rivers Cuomo's sex life. Oh my God, Becky.
It's on the Rolling Stone.
Did you hear your child? She just commented on Rivers Cuomo's sex life. It's in Rolling Stone, Mom. We're Weezer fans here. Sorry, Rivers.
I love you, Rivers.
Sorry you haven't gotten laid in 2 years. Oh, God. That will be a topic on this new series. The kids are not allowed to attend.
It's nothing I haven't heard before. I literally don't.
Same.
So I get that, but we need adult perspective on it. Okay? So, we've done our mental health. What's next week's topic?
Froggy. The frog.
No, we don't eat frog.
No, I'm not gonna eat Froggy.
So I want to do one on, excuse me, do one on nutrition
Your bland ass food.
and exercise. What else is health? Oh, screenings. Talk about screenings. I really want to have Donna Webb on. I'm going to try to get a hold of her and see if she'll come on. I know that my buddy Ranger Amp 77 really wants to come
Yeah,
on.
Dad's passed.
I know, he's asleep during a podcast. I woke his ass up. That was priceless. He fell asleep during school. Principal's office with you.
What? He's gonna fall asleep.
Yeah, he's
again.
gonna fall asleep again. He worked really hard today, so. Or yesterday. Sorry. We're supposed to be acting like it's Sunday. Sunday. Okay.
Why are we supposed to be acting like it's Sunday?
Because that's when the podcast
I
comes
know,
out.
but like we.
Hey, let's wrap it up, shall we?
Okay, thank you guys for listening.
Yep. Thank you for listening. Hit us up on social media And we will hopefully talk at you next week.
Wherever you think we are on social media.